That it came in an opponent's building.
Never relaxed or set.
Another miss by Orlando.
Early on.
Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Dawkins against Irving. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Dawkins. Rebound, Love.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And the layup's good off the glass. Boz has got 5.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Offensive rebound, Richards. It's deflected. Irving passes to Boss. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, back to Irving. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
The pass to Richards. Here's the screen.
But finally, they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
Here's Boss. An 11-point game for him in the win against Toronto. Shot on the wing. The shot will not go. And Orlando the other way now. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
How about the energy level defensively in that game? I mean, they've made finding an open shot a very difficult task for their opponents.
And it wasn't just in the half court. I mean, I thought they were excellent in transition defense as well. They didn't give up any easy baskets because they always had good floor balance and got back after the miss.
Pass to Dawkins. From deep. Offensive rebound. That drops. Fournier's got his second bucket of the night. Jump to the 2K leaderboard to find out which point guards have been the highest scorers over the last month. Freak, number 1.
Being at the top of that list, I mean, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give his team an offensive jolt whenever they've needed it.
And that's value added for a point guard. I mean, when you're playing that position and you score and do the other things he does, he creates offense for his teammates, and he can get his own offense, too.
Here's Mack following the basket by Freak. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. The quick look, no good that time.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Chase. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Parsons passes to Boss. 50 seconds left in the first quarter, and he gets it to go.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Passes to Boss. In the corner, Parsons with it. Wheeler, the pass to Boss. The three ball. The shot is off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers on top, up by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous leadership.
Putting all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as a leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Boss. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors played some good basketball. He had 11 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. His great outing kept the team's hot streak going in what has been a strong stretch of games for this team. We'll see if they can continue that here, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
And so here's Orlando. Following the miss by Freak, the Magic need to get a shot off here. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Dawkins, good.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Boss. He's got 13, and he gets it to go. Boss has got 15 points. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. They double him with Irving. Outside, Robinson. Gurovic. Love grabs the board.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Boss. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead. perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Cleveland ahead as they end the second quarter on a 15-5 run. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. But I don't try to force it on offense. Good things happen. And that's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Fournier out there with Dawkins. Then it's Robinson, and it's Chase in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here's Boss. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Boss has got 24 points.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
They set the pick. Chase the pass to Richards. Here's Dawkins. Fournier for 3. Good. Fournier's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Boss, no good. The Magic trail by 14. Here's the teardrop. Great D that time from Irving.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of. Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Here's Fournier, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the evening. And that one falls for Fournier. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Dawkins. He's got 6. Here's Chase. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Boss gets the bucket.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
The Magic trail by 12. Poked away. Dawkins kicks to Fournier. Chase the pass to Fournier. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Boss. And the shot falls short this time.
That's one he knows. Though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. And how about a little bit of showmanship
this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Orlando's coach as he addressed his team. Offensively, he wants them to work the ball around. He stressed the need to find good shots, not quick shots. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
They're shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Here's Boss. He has 30. Kicks it out to James. Puts up a three, and that one's good. James. Has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
And Orlando has possession. They trail by 16. Mack, the pass to Page. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for James. He's been putting up about 4 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Not his best production, and I expect him to break through and get back on track soon.
I really think, Greg, he just needs to relax. He's been trying a little too hard. Got to let the game come to him more.
Parsons checked in for Cleveland. Boss hits the bucket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
There's a good screen. Down low, here's Chase. Soft touch off the glass. He has 7.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
And so here's Orlando. 15-point game. Kicks it to Mack. Here's Meekins. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Mack following the basket by Freak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call.
fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
And 72% on the year, I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Lets the three fly. The Magic again can't hit.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it. They're in the position they're in right now thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
They set the pick. The pass to Chase. The Magic again can't hit. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The Magic trail by 19, so on the floor for Cleveland. Boss in a two-guard. He's out there with Irving, and it's Wheeler in at the three spot, and the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Here's Dawkins. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. LeBron left side. And there's another one for the Cavaliers. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
The shot's good from Fournier.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Boss, no good.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got 12 points in just the second half.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Boss passes to LeBron. Here's Boss. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Boss.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Love check in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Here's Boss. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Complete domination. What a game for Boss. 40 points, shot.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got...
And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Cleveland leading by 17. Here's Boss. The feed now to Irving. The tray. Boss, no good. The Magic have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Dawkins gives to Fournier. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. First one falls for him.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Boss. Feeds it to Irving. Brady, good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. Offensively, he wants them to work the ball around. He stressed the need to find good shots, not quick shots. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. 5 on the clock. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Dawkins, the pass to Robinson from outside the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Cleveland.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Boss. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
Here's Chase. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Here's Boss. Missed. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
Again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11, and the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they've been an absolute juggernaut, still undefeated on the season. Truly amazing. They've played extraordinary basketball night in, night out. And tonight we have two teams who both like to get out in transition, a torrid pace, high octane, call it what you will. Kenny, your nickname, the Jet, comes to mind. Is this exactly the kind of up and down style you like?
If you're a guard, this is the type of tempo you want to play at. No one wants to play in the half court if you have speed advantage. And with easy baskets, you get into a rhythm, your jump shot starts falling, everything starts going. And the big man, just get rebounds, baby. Just get rebounds.
What do you think, big man?
Kenny, I understand what you're saying about the speed. All that is good, but you do need balance. You just can't play one way and expect to win a championship. I'm surprised, Kenny. You got 2 rings. You should know that.
Well, I always, from the school of thought, they made big men because they made rebounds. That was the only reason.
I'm going to rebound my fist right over Ernie's chest.
Okay,
right in your
I don't
face.
think. Go through Ernie's chest to get to me.
Well, this is a show filled with hilarity and goodwill, and we turn it over now to Kevin Harlan for the call.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. 2 Eastern Conference foes go at it tonight here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, Ohio, as the Cavaliers face the Boston Celtics. They're coming off a great victory on Wednesday. And I don't think I was the only one surprised, not just by their win, but guys, by what an emphatic win it was.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Jared Sullinger is out there at Plumlee. Then it's Isaiah Thomas, and it's Garcia in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Boss, and that one's good.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Now, here's Thomas. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Garcia's shot is good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Doubled by Plumlee. And a wide open look for Irving. Drills the 3-pointer. Irving's got himself on the board with 3 there.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Garcia's shot is good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And so here's Cleveland following the bucket by the Celtics. Irving passes to Boss. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Come on, are you kidding me? The reverse windmill? Man, you got to have some serious nerves going to that finish.
He just couldn't help himself. Clark had the space, has the hop, why not?
Exactly.
And I tell you what, nobody said there were going to be rules against having a little bit of fun out on the floor. I love it.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Pia. Sullinger, no good. Cavaliers have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. It's stolen by Sullinger. Thomas kicks to Plumlee. Here's Sullinger, and again it's Boston converting.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Love, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, double team on Thomas. Dishes to Sullinger. Pass to Garcia, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. second basket.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
I tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams changing it up here. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And James pulls it down.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now, here's Thomas. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Outside, Garcia. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
James outside. 14 feet away. And again, it's Cleveland.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Let's send it out to DB, who caught up with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
There are a lot of big names to deal with in this one, but perhaps none bigger than LeBron James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Crowder. The Cavaliers making the shot. Garcia goes in. Offensive rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And the pass to Boss. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Celtics trail by 7. Sullinger the screen. Thomas with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Thomas kicks to Crowder. Here's Stafford. Here's Sullinger. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sullinger's got his second bucket tonight.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Here's Boss. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Off target from outside. Now Thomas. Here's Garcia. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Garcia's got 7. Second quarter will be on the way when we come back. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates. Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media. He and LeBron deal. We go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
On the floor for Boston. Austin Rivers is out there at West. Then there's Plumlee. Then it's Jay Crowder.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
And no doubt the defense had better play.
bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now, here's Aminu. Here's Boss. A three-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. West with a wide open look. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Nobody near Parsons. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Parsons got his first 2 points.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.